Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's 2nd down.
This defense for the Cardinals, they were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
Dances by him. There he goes, right side. And all the way in, touchdown, Samuel. A great effort there.
Hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year.
And the Seahawks go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead.
You get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone. I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here. You're going to put something on the ground, and they'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Cardinals, nothing.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now.
So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
45,
on the ground, this is Amarian Hampton.
And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4.
33, ready.
Here's Love.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and then a full incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Ready?
Love looking to throw it.
He'll dump this off to Hampton, complete.
And he's going to have the Cardinals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Cardinals 1st down.
To pass, here's Jordan Love.
They'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Jackson Smith and Jigba
with his 16th touchdown of the year.
And the Cardinals are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7.
Andy Moricott is set to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. What a spin.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
At the 35-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Williams. Pressure comes and the Cardinals bring him down. Terrell Bernard getting in there to drop him for a sack.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
To throw, it's Williams. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in, touchdown, Seattle. Marvin Harrison Jr., 75 yards. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. They'll go in for two. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
Cardinals 7.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Working out of the gun. Love. He finds his man. Complete. That's Barker. This second and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 48-yard line.
To throw now. Here's Love. Open man, the tight end, Luke Schoonmaker. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Kind of a dangerous throw there. He's off balance when he gets rid of it. But this is all about a quarterback knowing what he can get away with. And that time, it turns into a completion and a healthy gain as well.
On the ground, it's a rookie from Tennessee. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field in the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
Up the middle, it's Hampton. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
Good for a Cardinals.
Now Love. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Throw is caught by Schoonmaker. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. It moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
Hampton will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
Leads to second and goal.
Keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top-5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Cardinal football here to start quarter number 2. As they come up now, second and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow. Put snap. Red.
Love now. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Their own 26-yard line.
To the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. There have been points on the board. We just saw back-to-back touchdown drives. I love it. I'm high-fiving our statistician, Christian McLeod, and you're angry. You're a defensive guy.
If you met one of my defensive coordinators, God rest his soul, I'm surprised he isn't in this booth right now wanting to really take you on. This is not football the way he sees it. He wants a good old-fashioned kicking game, defense, field position, and we're getting an up and down the field game here.
I'll take it. Where's his tombstone?
Boot Hill, baby.
Well, the first play in the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on second and 14. And now they'll shift things around. Oh, and they sent the man in motion too late. This is going to be a delay. Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards. Now a toss here, short side. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 73 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
Naturally so. The defense was keyed in on everyone but the back on that play, and it took them an extra second to react when he got the carry. It's still a tough third down to pick up here, but a lot more manageable after an excellent carry on second down.
3rd and 9 here.
Blue. Put it up. Vegas.
Looking to throw is Williams. He's going to float this one deep right side. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A big play there. His 21st touchdown touchdown of the season. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready, ready.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things are pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Set, ready. 5, 6, 10, black. Set, hut.
A run once more with Hampton. They find some open field here. They're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That good for 22 and a first down. Pretty explosive run on that inside handoff, and when you're a runner of his caliber, you don't need a big crease.
You really don't, but also what we're seeing is an offensive line that's taking charge at the point of attack, aren't we? Not only are they controlling the initial contact, they're actually utilizing what they call the strain, the next 2 to 3 seconds to continue to move people.
He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. From the 35, here's 2nd down and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Seahawks' 35-yard line.
Smash, red.
Love. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there. It's 3rd down.
And 2.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Here we go, here we go. 33, yep, blue striker. Six, Meza. Set.
Throwing. Love. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. So after the 4th down conversion, now 1st and 10 inside the 25.
First down. A gain of 12. First down, Arizona.
Yellow. One, two, switch. Watch the lineman. Watch the bullet. Watch the bullet. Yellow. Go. Zoom. Go red.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Ready, ready. Black, 95. Ten cycles. You don't blue. Set.
They'll look to throw again. They'll check this one down to Hampton. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Yellow, 43. Drill, 52.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Let's go now. 50, Green. Ready.
A first carry for Tyler Algier. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's 3rd down.
It's a 5-receiver set, 3 to the left, 2 to the right.
Here we go, set. Blue, 43 rail. Switch, yellow. Hey,
They'll send one of those 2 tight ends in motion.
Hut.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Cards are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point splits the uprights. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And he returns this to the 22.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent back through a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here. To throw, Williams. He's going to sling this deep downfield. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And touchdown, Seattle. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Seahawks will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the ready.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone. Could potentially tie this game up. Short throw, he's got Kraft. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. The A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Now he'll tuck this and run. That's taken in by Kraft. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. An excellent gain, 35 yards.
It's a gain of 35.
Fight, 97.
And the Cardinals
Set,
first
ready.
down.
Yellow, 43. 52 black, green jack. Black ultra. Black shot. Blue, go. Steel, black. Set.
Back to throw. Love. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's got it. And the Cardinals are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. Before you know it, they're already looking at first and goal.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal.
Black 40. Ready.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Touchdown, Arizona.
Luke Schoonmaker as the first half is winding down. And the Cardinals have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Point after, right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Here's Williams. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Here's Williams. A final shot before break. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A big play there on the catch and run. 62 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Rail. 6. Mega. 22 needle. Ready.
Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6.
2nd and goal on the Seahawks 6-yard line.
Needle blue. Blaster. 6. Set. Hut.
On 2nd and goal. Love. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete.
Boy, that was lockdown coverage there. He's scanning for someone to come open. But that was great work to blanket everyone. And in the end, he's just got to throw it away.
Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal?
10 black. Yellow. Black ultra. Black shot. Hut.
Looking to throw. Love. Touchdown, Cardinals. Touchdown. A great effort there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Cardinals have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. The extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead.
Seahawks 28. Andy Borregales set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good 2nd half. Well, the other side scored, and now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the 2nd half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up 3rd. Now 3rd down and very long. Now they'll audible to something else.
Blue. Yeah. Punch Spurs.
To the air, Williams. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by John O'Brien. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. The extra point now for Borregales. And the lead is up to 14. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
At their own 21-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Set, ready. Blue, 30, ready.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down on the line of scrimmage. Jesse Bates made the tackle from a safety spot. So these two teams, you might recall, met back in mid-season, week 8 to be exact. And it was the visiting Seahawks who were victorious in that one. So they now look for the sweep here back home in Seattle. Now the first carry here for the running back. Takes this to the 27, giving 4 yards.
He was had to fight for every yard on that run. Shook himself free of the tackle and kept fighting, even with the rest of the defense closing in on it. That's the kind of effort you'll take every single time.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A big play there. 72 yards. And the Seahawks are back within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
42, Seahawks 35.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Pass to the sideline. He's got Odunze. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 55.
22 yards. And the Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
And now Love going to change things up.
Ten cycles. Ultra. Ready.
On 1st down, it's Hampton. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. If they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Ready. Black 40. Blaster, 6.
Operating from the gun. Love. That's to Kraft, the tight end. And he goes down, but not before getting us inside the 25. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a 1st down.
At the 24-yard line.
go on the ground. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I think we call that season's greetings right there. He came up, pow, knocked him for a loss.
Let's go now. Red, 38.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 11.
Down. 6. Mega. 60 red. 60 red.
Love from the gun. And he's going to be taken down back on the 35-yard line. The offense on third down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever.
Red. Fury. Yellow.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Complete to Smith-Njigba. That'll give him 8 that time. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Brandon, a good idea there on 3rd down. Run a little clear out. Hope you get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop it well short.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to make it a 2-score game. And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. So that's, CD, an important one here in the fourth quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 98 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Throwing is Williams. He sets to fire deep. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. He'll get that complete to Harrison. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. And they'll run on the inside handoff. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's unable to haul it in. So it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field. And that brings up 4th. Maybe just a lack of concentration there as he couldn't haul it in.
And when you're going across the middle like that, you know, he's running that drag route, you are conscious of all the bodies and the traffic in there. But let's face it, if you're going there, you might as well come down with the football and absorb whatever else happens after that.
Vegas, Vegas! Yes, 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 yes!
They'll go. Here's Williams. Throw on the right side, complete to Harrison. And they'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
At the 23-yard line.
Yes, yes, yes! Careful, careful!
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used the calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of advance, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad spot.
Now 2nd and 5.
Set, ready, set.
And they'll run it here. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Here comes 3rd down and 7.
Ready. Blaster, 10 black. Needle blue. Set cut.
Love looking to throw it. I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the 4th.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
Oh, able to avoid him. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense. Gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
2nd and 10.
70 ready. range. Here we go. Here we go. 70 Timberwolves. 60 Mavericks. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Cup 19. Cup 19.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. He's going to float this one deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
19 tight. 19 tight. Track. Hawk. 65 catch. 65. Warriors 70. 79 Broncos. Check. 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 Check.
Stay with him.
Check out.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have the Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only second and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A great play there. 53 yards. And the Seahawks have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
42.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here first and 10.
Black shot. Eagle blue. Set.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. He finds his man, complete. That's Barker. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now the Seahawks forced to use their third and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter.
Down. 10 black. Ready.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up second and 13.
Set. Ready. Yellow. 43. Real green. 6. Mega.
Now Love. And his throw here is incomplete.
Had an open man that time. They ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Here we go. Set. Set.
Love. He'll try and do this himself. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
He's had a very nice day throwing the football, and I think on this play, he's just trying to buy some time so he can make another big throw downfield. Unfortunately, couldn't connect on that one.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here's Love. That's to his running back, complete. The 20. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th.
What kind of fortitude does it take to go for it on 4th down late in the 4th quarter, knowing that a turnover on downs could turn out to cost you the football game? I don't know if I could have made that call if I was down on the sideline. That's as gutsy as they come, and it may just seal them the victory.
So with your team leading in the 4th quarter, you know you got to run the football. They know you got to run the football. But sometimes that means there's nowhere to run the football.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
Ready.
On the give, this is Hampton. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
50, green.
Now Love. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock hits all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time and a touchdown to put things away.
Love throwing for it. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
56.
So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
And running with power here. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. So that last touchdown sealed it there, partner, and then the kickoff there at the end, just a formality to knock the final seconds off and send everyone home.
Yeah, it's awfully nice when you're kicking off late, knowing that even if you give up a big return or a touchdown, it doesn't matter, right? You mentioned the word formality. Good job by